I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give him a wave, Pops, now that you've invited him in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing Sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
Well, now we're going uphill. Let's see here. No, we're not. Yeah, we're going uphill. We're going west. And so we'll be hooking along this road. And still not a soul, which I kind of expected in the wilderness. But again, the view's kind of neat. The lighting.
So nice. Yeah, so nice.
Lighting makes that look so cool.
Even like just running up here it's just another scenery basically.
Yeah.
And I said this in one of my videos too. The cool thing is like once this game is like fully released and there's actual more players populating the world, it's gonna start out like this where it's just, well, this is the wilderness, right?
Yeah.
Well, but even outside of the wilderness, it's just gonna start out like this where everyone gets dropped in the world and it's just like grass and rocks and stones and whatnot. And then after a couple of days, you're just gonna start seeing cities and big buildings. And I just think that's so cool. Where the player is basically transforming and creating the world.
Yeah, very much so. That's been a real neat aspect for me.
Jump in and there's already, there's not already like established cities or anything. Everything will be established by the players themselves.
Yeah. Now for sandboxers like me, that's just kind of what you expect, and that's the fun of the games. That's what we really enjoy. Is you get in, there's nothing, and then you create and build up and design what you want at scale. But as a sandboxer, I know that the only way you can really pull that off well, you notice New World even has challenges with it. The reason you could pull that off well is that it's a dedicated server with limited population. So that's why when I looked at this with MMORPG mixed into it, I thought, boy, I don't know how they're going to pull it off. But the more
that'll be tough, huh?
Yeah, the more I listened to what they were going to do to make that possible, the more impressed I was. So I'm really glad my brother was so persistent in playing. In fact, we started taking a look at trying to get involved right at the end of the second alpha. And so we were disappointed we missed that opportunity. But this early release has been fun. Now we have a house up there on that hill. Maybe we'll go, since it's been kind of a real wandering episode where we really haven't found anybody, let's go up there.
Okay. I'm
going to take a shortcut. We'll go up this hill here. Oh, I'm going to go around that guy. I could probably outrun him, but why chance it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's boars there. I could kill those, but let's avoid them too.
They're infested.
Are they infested? Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that. I thought they might have been old boars. See, I finally found a little slope up here that I could travel up. Oh, my food indicators weren't working right. I thought I was good. Oh, corrupted.
Corrupted.
They don't want us up this hill, do they?
I guess not. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, my food timers weren't showing up properly, so I didn't know I was out of food there. There you go.
I'm excited for the next patch.
Oh, yeah. What did you think of those images?
I think they look really good. I think it's like as far as like the grand scheme of like the game itself, it's not like a major game changer or anything, but like I said in the video I made, it's like it makes the game feel polished and finished when you got stuff like that. And they look really good. I really like them.
This is not a player structure, so we're still in the. Are we still in the wilderness that far? Oh, we are. We're way out in the middle. So that is a windmill. Have you ever seen something like that?
Not a windmill. No.
This is a first for me.
Enemies in there?
I don't know. Let's see if anybody's home here. Get ready to run. So I'm not going to stay in a fight. I'll be in front of you. I don't have to run faster than them. I just have to run faster than you.
Oh, it's empty, but that's really cool.
Oh, very cool. So it's like an at-scale grain mill type thing. No stairs, so That'd be neat if they had stairs in here too. Look at the gear system. That's pretty
That's
cool.
what I was looking at. Oh, I almost climbed. Let me try again.
Oh, you're trying to find a way. Oh, look at you.
Oh, I couldn't get up there.
Oh, you know what? If you do it at I found out with these, if you, oops, let me get up here. If you do these at oh, shoot. You jump at a certain angle instead of, yeah, see there, then you can stand up. So if you come at it from the right and go sharp left with your jump, you can get up here. Let me see if I can get to the other side. Oh, I can't. I fell out. But yeah, did you make it? There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but we can't. Yeah, we can't climb past that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we could have made our way up to the top there. Maybe even stand on the opening. I would have taken a picture.
Oh, there's a little river or whatever.
Oh man, that is yeah, a little river. But I bet you if we're down there, it's a pretty long swim across there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's so cool that you can get these views.
Oh, I know it. And
I can't get over it.
And you can actually go to that location.
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed there are areas where they've made it such that you can't quite climb up to the top of the area that you can go to. But besides that, you can go just about everywhere on the map.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can avoid trouble here and get back down to the road with some progress. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a strange place for a deposit.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Have you ever
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.
kind of scurried down a cliff face real carefully?
And just start sliding. And normally I start sliding down and I'm just like, oh no.
I do
That's
too.
not going to end well.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I've figured out for the most part, if you quickly turn around and do a sprint toward the wall, usually I can catch myself. And there's times I can't, but usually I can catch myself. But it is not uncommon for me just to plummet to my death.
Yeah.
It's always an embarrassing way to die when you're recording a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch me learn how to play. Whoa. Bad guys. We'll thread between them here. Yeah. Now I got myself turned around. I think we want to turn to the right here, don't we? No, to the left. Interesting. So we're going to go back up this hill over here. Yeah, still not a soul. But again, we're in the wilderness. Has been kind of a nice run with Yuri, though.
Mm-hmm.
We were hoping we would find a person to assist. I think. Let me check my map again. Yeah, we turn left here. We can go left here. Whoops. Almost exited the game there. Turn left here. Yeah, we'll make our way down into Jura, I guess is how you pronounce it. Jura.
I think that we were up there, huh? So cool, man.
Yeah,
so
let me go and look, actually. Yeah, because there's it's so beautiful. I mean, it's kind of funny to talk about a digital game on a computer screen. Yeah, it's beautiful.
But it looks so good that you're like, oh man, you're really in this world.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay, so now we're in some areas that you and I are familiar with. They have I don't even feel right calling them dungeons, but they're little NPC locations.
That's funny. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like they're technically dungeons, but I feel like they need a different name.
Yeah, because it's not really like a cave system or a series of, things to get through. Wow, look at this. So I'm going to stop here a moment. My machine's lagging a bit too for some reason.
Yeah, me too.
And but if I look here, look at that. Oh, that's why it's lagging. I didn't think about that. And primarily, believe it or not, guys, it's the light. So the light sources that we have, it's so dark inside the buildings, you need a lot of light sources. But even if you're not right next to them, the game has to generate in its memory, on your local machine, the memory for all those different pieces that build those structures. So as a sandboxer, I'm fully aware of that, and some people that are playing this game may not understand that mechanic. And my streaming level is high enough to where my game is almost unplayable. Let's see how I do if I go a little further.
Do you see that to the right?
I see on the cliff face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all those buildings on the cliff face. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. If you look on our server on Selene, the Shard, that cliff face is the same way, if not more so. In fact, that's where we got stuck. We got in somebody's place coming up a set of stairs, and we got stuck. We just could not find our way through the wall.
Oh, no.
My brother and my dad, they decided to try a jump, and they ended up leaping to their death. So, well, we'll come down here a little bit and take a look at a couple of these builds. And that may be all we really accomplished this time, but it sure has been fun to have Yuri along with us here.
Yeah, it's been really cool.
This looks like it is a work in progress.
Nice.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
A lot of buildings here.
Let's take a look here. This, like I say, still looks like a work in progress. Nice little cottage, though, right here on the inside. Yeah, there you can see there's no roof and probably a part of the wall. No, it's the roof that's missing back there. And sometimes people can get to where they think they can build a roof the size that it seems like they should be able to, and then they hit the structural integrity issues. And it's kind of fun to see people have to learn how to work with that. Again, for sandboxer like me, that's just normal. Other than Minecraft, you usually have to deal with some sort of structural integrity. This is our favorite room right here, the dining hall. Well, that's strange. It's a dining hall with a bed. must be a studio apartment there.
It's when what is it called? The itis, when you eat too much?
Yeah, that's right.
Eat a little too much, you gotta lay down.
Here's another one. That's a narrow bed. Look at that. It's kind of interesting.
That is a tiny bed.
It is. And they've got a back door. These are like apartments. You know, they each have their own area. Oh, a little balcony here.
Apartments over here.
Yeah. Wonder how I can get my own condo. Wow, yeah, look at those cliff. Over here, out on this balcony here, you look out at that cliff face, Yuri, and it's quite impressive.
Wow, where'd you go?
That room I was in, that when we were talking about condos, they're down here at the end of that hall. I'll watch for you, see if I spot you.
Oh, yeah, I'm outside now.
Oh, are you? Yeah. So even if you're outside, if you are on this side of it, it's pretty neat. The having the NPC place there. I'm going to back up this wall so I'm not in the view. There we go. Yeah, that's just pretty cool. There's another NPC location. Actually, there's all three of them right there, and then everybody's build behind it. It's just really neat.
This area is really populated, huh?
Yeah, it is. Like I say, on our server, it's pretty thick. Hard to get around. It's really like a metropolis, if you ask me. And I'm more of kind of a rural type guy when it comes to these games. I like to be kind of off somewhere obscure. On our server, because we're up on that cliff peak, we don't have very many people at all come through, but we are near everything that we need to be near. So it's kind of fun. We can quickly travel to other places, but rarely do we have anybody come by our location. I did find out.
Like to be.
Go ahead.
What's that? I was gonna say I also like to be like just in the middle of the wilderness on my own. But then whenever I run into big villages or city-looking areas, I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of cool too.
Yeah, it is. In fact, we're on that peak, and if you look down from there, you see the lake, and the lake is just massive population there. I was going to mention, have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Invader Kim's videos?
Yeah, I've watched a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, she mentioned that she started a solo series on Selene in Iscalia. And so I said, well, hey, that's where we're at. So we're going to try to connect there. I think that's where she's at in Iniscalia. Yeah, so we're going to try to connect over there. Well, that looks like a modern construct there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm curious.
Might even be a prison.
It does look like it, doesn't it? And they're the prisoners that fill these charcoal kilns, right?
Oh yeah, he's got workers in there.
Yeah, jail labor.
They can't get out.
Yeah, that's right. It does. It still looks like that from here. Let's go take a look in here. See what they got. Okay, so wow, look what they did with the tapestries. Now that's cool. For those who don't know, these are the Founders tapestries that you can make using the Founders crafting table. It's really neat. A lot of storage in there. I do, some people stack the storage kind of like these containers right here, but I still find it difficult to kind of zero in on them. So I use a different approach than stacking them one on top of the other. And in fact, I do it in such a way that the storage doesn't take any surface space up. So there's no containers in the way. Oh, look at this. This is really cool. The way they've kind of squeezed everything in here at scale.
Yeah, the inside is really well designed.
Yeah. Now, for folks who may not be aware what this person was probably accomplishing, they were putting kind of a roof type thing around to give this place structure, but it's all open. And so the even at night, the lighting is very good in the game. And so this allows them to see very well, even though they have kind of a structure around them. Now this doesn't make sense.
Once they implement rain and snow, he might run into an issue.
Yeah. Especially if they do like Valheim and things can be destroyed by the weather. That would be something. Yeah. This well doesn't make sense though, because underneath that well there is nothing. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh yeah, this is interesting.
This the sleeping quarters here? Oh yeah. So it's kind of a hidden away kitchen. This is kind of neat.
Yeah.
I like this design. Everything's right there. Yeah, I mean, almost one click for anything you want in this area right here. And most of it's decorative. The charcuterie, of course, is needed. And you do need a spit, but then you don't need these smaller spits if you have the bigger one. But they've kept them for the appearance. Here's another spit roast over here. Yeah, that's really neat. I like that. I haven't made very many of the braziers, but they do look really nice. All right. Well, let's go out. Let's see if I can find the exit now. Here it is. Go out here, and where's the nearest shrine? So it's just behind us. Let's go find that nearest shrine, and I think we'll close it out there. Yuri, it has been a lot of fun hanging out with you. I'm glad we did this. Cool.
Yeah.
I think they're making a community out of Pax Dei, but I've always thought it would be fun to have content creators, spend time together on some of these videos, because there's so many great content creators. Like this. See, I bet it's down the hill here. I should zoom in my map so I can tell the distance better. Yeah, so it's just the other side of that little lake there, which is right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh. We're under attack.
Is it just a regular boar? I didn't even look.
Yeah, it's an old boar.
Yeah, an old boar.
What is this design right here? This has to be an artist.
Which is that? I'm trying to get away from this guy here. Oh, the one with the stairs?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the guy who draws those pictures where stairs go into stairs that go nowhere and they loop around.
Yeah. That's why I said it has to be an artist with this one.
Or there's a story of Winchester, Mrs. Winchester, that she kind of went crazy later in her years and started building their house and making stairways go nowhere and hallways that go nowhere and doors in the floor and stuff like that. That's kind of what that looks like. Well, folks, I guess we'll end it here. Yuri, again, thanks for joining us. This was fun and interesting, even though we still don't see anybody on the map other than us. Hopefully things will
get... having me.
Yeah, you bet. Hopefully things will get busier on these servers, and we'll probably have you on again at some point. So, guys, have fun. Hope to see you in game.